An investigation into a decades-old murder case takes another turn. The Greenville Police Department admitted that it has lost a letter that could have major implications in the case. Here's some background information on this case before we get an exclusive interview with the man who was convicted of this crime. In 1975, Greenville County investigator Frank Looper and his father were shot to death. Charles Wakefield Jr. was convicted. He's now out on parole and living in Charlotte after 34 years in prison. Tonight, in his first television interview with our Ann Maxwell, he says the Greenville police owes not just him, but the community answers.
Charles Wakefield was 20 years old when he was arrested for the murder of Greenville County Lieutenant Frank Looper and his father in 1975. Since then, he's maintained his innocence.
Why would the people go to such great lengths to put a person in prison that was innocent? I could not understand it.
He was originally sentenced to death by the electric chair, but he was saved by a Supreme Court ruling.
Trying to understand, oh Lord, how did I get to be here? I was supposed to be here, but I was there. It was horrible.
45 years later, he's out on parole, living and working in Charlotte. He also paints.
I'll get in here and then I'll do artsy stuff.
In November, we obtained recordings of Greenville Police Chief Ken Miller discussing a possible new piece of evidence in the Looper case at a public meeting. A letter found locked in an employee locker in the basement of the Law Enforcement Center in April of 2018. Miller said the letter appeared to have been written by a mistress of the sheriff at the time, Cash Williams.
Who said that he and some of his team members may have been involved in that murder and framed this individual.
Thursday, Greenville police publicly announced the file containing the letter is missing. Wakefield says he's not surprised.
When I really thought about it, it sort of seemed like business as usual.
Former local news reporter Brad Willis first reported the existence of the letter and its disappearance on his podcast, Murder, Etc. Earlier this week, 7 News filed a request under the Freedom of Information Act for a copy of that letter and information on its whereabouts. Thursday, police said they have searched all investigator workstations, case files, and file storage areas throughout the law enforcement center, but can't find it. Wakefield says he and the people of Greenville deserve better from their police department.
It's hard to understand the gravity of the case and the seriousness of the case. How could that have happened? You know, not only is it not a good thing for me, but I think the people of Greenville.
In Charlotte, Ann Maxwell, 7 News.
Now, the FBI and the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division both confirmed that they have been asked by the police department to investigate the disappearance of that file. In a statement, a spokesperson from the police department said Chief Miller will review file protocols for the investigations division.